those rears that got paid off that I used to be able to see on my account when I used to log on. They used to have to send a code every time you used to log on to your internet account. When they had the rears up, that's automatically coming out. So, but they was like, why are you paying them when you disable $225 when they supposed to get 25 a pop like that bitch? I was like, she get 25, get that Epi card on that, have that drop. I was made sure this bitch, I was with her, I liked her, give it more. But nah, fuck that, nigga. We paying this anyway. Fuck that bitch. Give her the more. I was like, let me get that contract that you said we trying to absolve ourselves of this future sin. Elijah, you definitely don't remember. Well, family law, those cameras, you better have them. Elijah's about to have a whole praying mantis on top of that ever with God hand. You better get just cuz with that pregnancy. I was like, good, because when he had blank off, I was like, where are these two gamblers? I was like, not with Francis Cress Welsing. I said, that's a grief relief. I was like, word though, but they died the same way. Had this Christian on that Brownnoise. The two, do you mean the when he got his iPhone 6, the big Falcon on Android when he dodged the limbo? I was like, not with that. Scroll on back to one. I pointed up and said, not with my plastic death. I was like, we're hit a mover, guys. Y'all already know I can't afford this. Hit Cameo with La Cinco News couches. It's going in. We went with the Max Museum. Max Museum, them niggas fell asleep during the party favors. Let's get it. I was like, let's get it. Get that car unit on that Phantom Troop, when we call it collage, when you sleep over and try to make noise when you try to get that flight. That's the churning butter when I make a mistake at the masseuse. Her knee went down so fast, she said everything. I had to put a cigarette in her bro. It was like, you remember when the big Tenma was talking to you? I don't know, man. Yellow hair when Tenma think he got op. That nigga legendary. I was like, you sure though? But the water go down. We understand that the wallpaper's up there with Grimmer. Big thought labor with Suzaku. I got this, Elijah. Hell no, you better go in the canyon when we try to separate your shit like Jillian. Get your asses out of here. I was like, I'll bust this shit right through and bust my hand. Elijah, let the crows go up. You better go back to Mad Belly and collect all that motherfucker word, dude. You better get that teacher downstairs. You better get that crate. You better bring lot numbers. Bring the whole lot. He couldn't hear it anyway. Oh, I was like, whoa, Inferno, that looks like it's a pyramid down. Get the rest of the Django. Get the rest of that Tanga. You already know. I said, Yoshimitsu, I teleport, get out of here. I was like, I went iron with Porto. Romeo told me, you go with Armadillo now. Hell no, get the shark girl. She changes like the pacifier. Yeah. Anyway, though, poison. You got hit with that here first round, and it took the whole thing. It took the whole thing. When he get the badges though when you go with Elijah. I said, damn, how many teachers are in trouble? How many teachers are in trouble? That cold pizza in that microwave, that shit blew up. I was like, put his head still in there. I'm sorry about the whole hell no. You just got finished cleaning it up, 10 can't bring it down. Had a hard hits a day. I brought it up. I said I only got one of those. You know we gonna have time in this theater. With the distortion, Futaba, get out of here. On that Reggie Steele. Yeah, you already know. Hit the other one up when y'all have that casual talk. That casual talk. I said go to the apartment with the blow fly. The cat broke his back with that motherfucker standing there like that. Hit the old green Elijah. I made sure to buy everything. Check those underwear in. Are they hearts on it? Is there hearts on it? Please don't tell me. I was like, hell no, we changed that name. Where your brother though? Now I got that downstairs with the old green. He hot you with the smoke. I go down there, hold it. Some of them green room. I was like, only slash y'all too close to the Skype stream. HD, you know HD Malmore is right down the corner. Get a piece of the canyon. Get a piece of the canyon. Now we're red down there. Y'all were in there with the oil altar. Y'all know it. Bring Claymore. Damn, we're head came over. The generator somewhere else. I was like, you screaming on them. I went right with Edward Norton when they said blue time for Juve. I was like, you already know. Top of that train. Moderate, let's go with Deku. We made sure I stayed like that and he started going in. I was like, real quick with the moon though, you know, some haunted shit back there. I was like, you already know. He plugged himself out of the rain. I was like, you better get the fuck that bitch running. I was like, well, I couldn't see the lines. I had to put a wallpaper up in. It's mad regular in here. Y'all shouldn't have did that with the locker. Let me tell you why. I go downstairs, how long y'all playing? I mean, you shot off my record. So this leopard, hell no, put just a string on that. Just a string on you. I can't even trust him. I can't even trust my team. Said, let's get him out. Let's get him out. Get the rest of the mask. I was like, just really threw that around. I was like, yeah, it don't matter. Rotate it. You need a girl with the shuffle hat. Come on, baby. I ain't telling her. Come on, everyone. Nah, hell no, not with that certificate. Let's bring it in. I'm not that happy with that watch. I was like, yeah, keep your had it. Jeez, we doing all our. We didn't throw a ball. Gilbert said, these kids. I said, these kids. I was like, yo, you know, we got the busy black New Orleans. He hit the masquerade. Hit the ball in Pokemon. Said, bring that ballot. And he said, finally, I hell no. They crossed you up. It might just be the outfit. I was like, that's insane. I was like, word though. But man, Mogi said that combo though, I jumped over too. He was far away. I was like, you already know Goblin though. I was like, nah, why y'all him smiling. Whoa, see you later. I was like, oh, pull the trigger. The defender, there's another game. I was like, me and Rena, I put the shield down. Toes in 69. I never did. Once you lose it, Gojo blew the team. That's just what I mean. Gojo, but the static, I had the bug. I think when you see it, the bug detective, I have the. It was at Home Depot too, the electric repellent one. So if y'all do that, I mean, I wouldn't put it past y'all though, because that just seems like something I would do. I don't like it though, but if I had to, I was like, that forced me to do it. But the way you did, you had to use his 5% over company cost. I was like, word, did I lose my fucking lighter though? God dang. But it's code white with the kettle though, once you can see it. You better skip out. How many clicks? I was like, how many tests with that lighter on the Gojo, on Mojo, on Jojo, I mean. Or